had a good game in Texas A&M. Obviously came up short, but just had a few chances there in the game, especially right before the half. To get it to a one-score game, and instead, we got a field goal blocked and they returned it for a touchdown and kind of turned the game. But I thought our kids competed hard, just made too many mistakes, and Texas A&M's got a good team. But it was a good experience for us, I felt like, and felt like we handled the crowd and really did some good things in the game that we can use as positives moving forward. We're excited about playing at home this week against Troy, and obviously extremely impressed with the way they're playing. And to be able to go up to Nebraska and beat Nebraska is a great accomplishment for Troy, and it's a really good game for our conference too. And so congratulations to them. And I like their football team and what they're doing. Defensively, they're really good. They play the run great. I mean, they can really run and do great things. Punter had a great game as well last week for him. I mean, hitting the 79-yard punt, I thought really, kind of just flipped the field on Nebraska there, and I thought that was a really key point of the game. Offensively, Barker, I think, is doing a great job with what they're doing, and, he's running the ball more, and just impressed with what they're doing. So no question, I mean, really big game for us, really tough game for us. We know that, but, we're excited about the opportunity to start conference.
Thank you, Coach. Do appreciate that. Our first questions come from Dan McDonald with The Advocate. Dan, please go ahead.
Good morning, Coach.
Hey, Dan, how you doing?
Doing well.
Great.
Having faced a defense like A&M, is there? I know Troy does some different things defensively, but how does that sort of help your guys get ready for, like you said, to play against a defense that has the caliber that Troy has?
Hopefully it helps us. I mean, this is the third straight week because we started with Southern Miss, a team that just constantly pressured and, ran a lot of different, different blitzes, fire zone type things. And, so we're going to face it again. And Troy it's a little bit different style in what they play, but the thing that's consistent from last week and the week before is that we know they're going to pressure, and they got guys that can really run. So I'm really impressed with the way they pressure the quarterback too. It's, whether it's Reese or whoever, I mean, they just got guys in there that can really put pressure on the quarterback. And so it's going to be a tough challenge handling that.
Did A&M do something in particular to try to negate Evans running the football?
No, not really. I mean, nothing really that I guess we weren't going in and kind of I think the biggest problem we had when you go back in the game is we just, we ran 56, I think, plays, and we just didn't sustain enough drives. And so we didn't stay on the field long enough, and then we couldn't get them off the field. And it's hard enough to win, but you go in there and, they got the ball 35 minutes and you got it 25. And, like I said, look, we had a shot right there. I felt like, we had all the momentum right before the half, and then, it went from certainly a great opportunity with a ball that we, maybe probably could have been caught, to make it a 7-point game, and then they blocked the field goal and run it back for a touchdown. Now it's a 21. I give our kids credit. We drove right back down and scored to make it a 14-point game again, but I just felt like that was a big swing of the game, and, kind of how it goes.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. Our next questions come from Tim Lewis. Tim, please go ahead.
Hey there. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, Tim. How you doing?
I'm good. I wanted to hear from you. Troy's got the top rushing defense right now in the conference, whereas you guys, have a good rushing attack. How important is it going to be for you guys to try and break through their rushing defense, be able to get some good runs, and how that opens up the offense for Caleb Evans and some of the other guys?
I mean, I think it's going to be really important and certainly going to be really challenging because they do a great job, with their stunt package and mixing things up and changing fronts. And so it's difficult to run the ball. But, I mean, it's always important for us to try to have some balance. So we're going to try to run it. I mean, we have to in order to have some balance in there. But it's going to be definitely very challenging, task there to achieve against what they do defensively and who they're doing it with.